Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3. I'm your host, Colors Fade. It's episode 77. We are in Cazador's dungeon. Right here. So we're gonna find our way to the
Best be on my way.
horrible vampire.
I never knew any of this was here.
Some house guest you were. So there's this, and you can drop down and go there if you want. There's hanging cages here. And I am assuming that all of these hanging cages were used for victims, but that is possible to drop down there. Although I don't think we need to. And then there's here, and there's a cage there, and a walkway down there. So I think that's where we want to go first.
Just like the door to the ballroom upstairs, this door features no keyhole, but does have an indentation for a signet ring.
We're very good with the signet ring now. Make that work.
The ring slots perfectly into place, and the door opens, assailing you with pungent, musty air.
Off we go. And there is a curious thing over here. We're going to use that. Let's go over here first. So this is interesting. Power structure of Baldur's Gate book. There's a letter to Morel Alchem. Morel, I suppose, as you say, that you have reason to be proud of the expansion of the vampire circle in your city. Of course, Athkatla is more homogeneous than Baldur's Gate, and you face fewer challenges from other factions and law enforcement. But still, accept my kudos on your progress there. Enjoy your success while you can, Alchem, for I'm afraid that very soon it will be surpassed by my situation in Baldur's Gate. Definitively so. I am on the verge of a long-planned transformation that entirely changes the rules of the game. Too long have I been content to be merely a major city's vampire lord, when I can be so much more. And I shall. But that's all I'll say about the matter at present, young Alchem. After all, we mustn't give away the surprise entirely. Cazador. Yeah, he's got a big plan up his sleeves, doesn't he? So over here, there's this too.
A vampire nest. You truly can find everything in the city. I'd better keep my throat protected.
Yes, you should. You cute little dove. Okay. Well, I didn't mean to didn't mean to touch her. Start a conversation. Oh, look. You can have those. So there's that. Meditations of a Vampire Lord. The Journal of Cazador Czar. It records the movements and actions of his spawn with particular attention paid to Astarion. Every order, failure, and punishment is recorded with cold calculation. Only the most recent entry seems to betray any emotion. Astarion failed to return from his hunt this night, Godi informed. He will have the pliers ready when the boy shows himself again. Still missing. I ought not be surprised. The boy has always been troublesome. But to disappear now, when we are all but ready, is unconscionable, even for him. I have dispatched the brood. They will find him and bring him home, and when they do, I will make him scream for this. It's been days and he's still missing. No amount of pain has motivated his brothers and sisters to find him. It seems Baldur's Gate has swallowed him whole. I am searching further afield, but my reach outside the city is limited. In the meantime, the hunt continues here. Deliria and Petros returned from today's hunt, rushing to report that they had seen him in Worm's Crossing. Their tale was fanciful, but they believe it to be true. Astarion, standing in the sun's light, willing and able to disobey me. Inconceivable. It seems he has become more than troublesome. He is now a liability. But he will be brought to heel. He will come home, take his place with the others, and complete his purpose. My spawns fail me. Astarion eludes me. I will have my due. Yeah, he got swallowed up by a mind flayer ship, so, you know, things happen.
On the pillow rests a skull with a scroll clamped in its bony jaws. The skull's empty eye sockets flare with an eldritch gleam. You feel invited somehow to witness the skull's memories. It seems urgent.
The skull's memories rise and unfold. Let them wash over you.
This skull is all that remains of the vampire Velioth. He turned Cazador, gave him the gift, and then taught him the rules of vampiric existence.
Well then, concentrate on the memory. What is Velioth's first lesson? Wisdom is not our strong suit. Especially not when we roll like that. Let's choose an inspiration. Oh, there we go. Very nice.
Velioth's first lesson is always to dominate. Allow none to be your equal. Velioth recalls when Cazador reached out to a former friend. His punishment was to watch as Velioth drained his friend dry.
The next memory. Oh, yay.
Velioth's second lesson is that power comes from solitude. To share with others is to be weak, and to be weak is to fail and die.
So by now you've noticed that my
Velioth
character... Well,
recalls when Cazador rebelled against him. Cazador suffered 11 years of impalement
that's a long time.
because he failed.
So by now you notice my character's eyes have changed. They're black. That is part of patch 5, which just came out. So now if you have imbibed and partaken in the mind flare powers far enough, I think the astral tadpole, then it changes your eyes now. It didn't used to do that. So that's why. There's also a new mode in the game called Honor Mode where you can't do things like this, like save scum, in case we have to re-roll this. I want this last piece here. Maybe we'll get lucky, though. And maybe not. We need to get all the points for this. Missed it by 1. So that it makes the inspirations much more necessary because Honor Mode. You can't go back. There's no save scumming in Honor Mode, so I kind of want to play that.
Velioth's third lesson is to act not in haste. A near immortal has time to plan, time to act only when others will pay the price of action. Velioth recalls Cazador, his lessons learned, killing him in the rite of perfect slaughter. How they both laughed. Velioth recalls Cazador boiling the flesh from his skull, and then, to mock him, clamping his schooling scroll in Velioth's jaws. The skull's eyes flash a final time, and its jaws sag open. The scroll with all of Cazador's rituals is yours. Velioth is no more.
That's a fancy thing to have.
Even his precious rules.
The Black Mass Scroll. So we've got that. That's, let's see, where did it show up? Latest. Right there. Black Mass Scroll. Oh, right. A profane ascension. Well then. Update. The Pale Elf. We found a scroll describing the ritual Cazador wants to perform. He plans to sacrifice thousands of souls, including Astarians, to ascend and gain incredible power. Not if we can help it. Give me the wine, will you please? Diseases of the blood. Okay. Off we go. Now, if you would all be so kind as to jump with me. Metal trunk. Ale and ale. Ale and whiskey. Oh, I like ale and whiskey. That'll kill you. Okay, what do we have here? There's... I thought there was... What am I remembering? I thought I was remembering an elevator of sorts. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not remembering it correctly. Okay, what do we have down here? Can you guys get down here? You can't? Okay. Asterion, come on, bud. It's not that big of a deal, just jump down.
There's no time to waste.
Okay. Now we're out here.
Wish to live in more interesting times.
Crypt gate. Asterion, you want to lockpick this?
Hardly a challenge.
You or me, you got sleight of hand proficiency, so, and I can bardic inspiration you. So with a DC of 30, rolling that 20. So this takes us to here, which is where we want to be. This is the sewers, lower city sewers. We've been here. It's this location. So disable the steel watch. Right there? Wow, really? Okay. Or maybe that's just outside. So under city ruins. Cash, which we grabbed. City sewers. So all that jazz. So now we can camp. Let's camp. Go to camp. Go to camp and rest.
Shall we? Let's get going.
And is there anything I need to do for anybody? I don't think so. Oh, what did I say about
Like its will be done.
her? I was saying to change her from a level 7 fighter, level 5 wizard, to a level 8 fighter and a level 4 wizard. But let's take a look at what her level 3 spells are. She only has how many level 3 spell slots? She's got 2, and she's got a bunch of things. She's got Fireball, which is useless. She's got Counterspell. Okay. Fireball, Counterspell. I don't feel like Haste is useful anymore. I really don't think that that's necessary. I'd probably rather have something else. Like Animate Dead. Yeah. Because Haste is just... You lose it. You break your concentration. Here's what I don't like. I would use it except for this. When the condition ends, you become lethargic. Consumed by exhaustion in the aftermath of haste. Can't move or take actions, bonus actions, or reactions. Are you kidding me? So, I don't think that's worth even memorizing anymore. What I have for her is Counterspell is good, because you can Counterspell anything level 3 or lower. Fireball, Misty Step is good to have for extra movement around. Mirror Image because it doesn't require concentration. Scorching Ray as a level 2 spell. Shield, which you can use as a reaction. It's only a reaction. Magic Missile. So then we have the option to add a few different things. Vampiric Touch could be good. Because, it does require concentration, though. It requires concentration for you to keep using it every turn. That wouldn't be too bad. There's also Darkness might not be too bad. I don't care about Acid Arrow. Blindness, but there's a con save, and she doesn't have enough points to do anything else. Blur, but it requires concentration. Attackers have disadvantage on attack rolls against you. That's not too bad. She still has the same ability right here, Evasive Footwork, which I should probably move over to here. She also can do Giant Form. Your weapons deal an additional 1c6 damage and you gain 27 temporary hit points, and it's 10 turns on a short rest. I gotta start using that for her. So I'm thinking, yeah, Blur would be good. Where would be good? Also, what does she have? She's got shield memorized. Where is... Does she have anything to do with protection from poison or anything like that? She does not. Okay. Oh, and there's Thunderwave. I think for what's coming up, Thunderwave may be valuable. Stinking Cloud. Create a gas cloud so nauseating that prevents creatures from taking actions. That could be useful too. Grant Flight. There's a bunch of useful things to do around here. I think I want that. I'm going to leave her the way she is because those level 3 spells and being able to upcast a couple level 2 ones might be useful. So we're going to leave her the way she is.
No time to rest.
So we will, in no time to rest, but that's what we're going to do. We have tons of alcohol. So, fish and alcohol. At the bank. Let's get drunk. We've got a walnut. We got some garlic. Our vampire might not like that. What else? Oh, and a high... Oh, it's a drinking party. It's a drinking party, everybody. It's going to be an awesome drinking party. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, we'll leave everybody with that. I like her. Lizelle is a 7/5 fighter wizard. Man, she's got a lot of attacks. She also has enough gear on her to move a ton of places. This is one of the things I like about her, is that we set her up with this. She's got Boots of Persistence. She gained freedom of movement and long strider. And then I think she has, a ring that gives her +3 movement speed. So she can run all over the battlefield and smack the snot out of stuff, which is really great.
Can't give up now.
So, yeah, that's kind of... The Eldritch Knight doesn't get level 3 spells. So that's why I did her as a fighter wizard instead, so she could get level 3 spells. It's really dumb when the combo class specifically designed to be a fighter mage, the Eldritch Knight, is less effective than taking a fighter and a wizard and going 7/5. That's just silly. I think 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons rules, when they get around to 5.5 or whatever the next edition of it is, I think they need to strongly reconsider adjusting the Eldritch Knight to make it worthwhile, because right now it's not. Okay, oil up accuracy. Go. Okay, so here's what's interesting. In the 5th edition, in the update number 5 for the game, is that you can manage some inventory and equipment. Okay. So, what is this? Toggle group mode, toggle group side. I've been told that you can, in camp, you can manage all the inventories of all your characters now. You don't have to keep taking them in and out of the group, which is awesome. So that is going to be a huge boon for everybody. Scroll of Cloud Kill. Okay. So we got some boxes in here. Shadowheart. And so there are people in our camp that we can send things to now. Malice, saving throw, become blinded. See, so we can send things to Gale, Karlak, or Will, even though they're not in our group anymore. So these are new things, and the update number 5 just looks like it's going to be great. Web grenade. Got art. What is this? Ochre jelly slime. There's very little. It's an alchemical ingredient. Okay. Yeah, lots of alchemical ingredients. Unfortunately, the things that we're about to go up against, I don't think are very vulnerable to poison, so that's a shame. Serpent Fang Toxin, if I give that to Asterion. Oh, it encumbered him. Let's go back to you, my buddy. So that encumbered you? Okay. Shelter of Uthkatlet. Yeah, this gives you... You got the Veil of Mourning on, so you can turn undead. Yeah. Bracers of Defense. You might need these. That's going to be more important than the Spell Might Gloves, I think. And then this is your Scarlet Leather Armor. Send that back to camp. You don't need that. Okay.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Let's go over here.
Forward.
The Spell Might Gloves might be useful, but I think right now I'm going to want the armor class more. 'Cause I think he's gonna have to get in the thick of things and hit some stuff. So down here, we got more crypt gates. There's a mound. A trap. What kind of a trap? Disarm. Okay, Asterion. If I can click on it, it'd be great. Disarm it for me. Because you have the sleight of hand proficiency. And I can give you a bardic inspiration. If I don't need a bardic inspiration if we're going to do this. Because that happens. I'm not kidding. In the game I was playing last night as the Dark Urge, my own private game, I started a brand new game to play through as the Dark Urge. I did that to get advantage to roll 2 dice, and I rolled two critical misses. So it is possible for Colors Fade to do Colors Fade things with this game. What is this? The Pellar Sunblade. Radiant. Undead Bane. Attack rolls with this weapon have advantage against undead. Oh my gosh. And what kind of... Is it a short sword? It's a rapier. Jadruk. Oh my gosh. Jadruk. We're going to put it in place of the Knife of the Undermountain. Because the Knife of the Undermountain is 712, and this is 717, and it's radiant. It's not light, but so we're going to lose +1 on it. But man, the damage. Because this one, the Knife of the Undermountain, the number you need to roll a critical hit is reduced by 1. When you roll 2 damage or less, re-roll the dice, which is really nice. And you have advantage on attack rolls against lightly or heavily obscured targets when using this blade. It's got a weapon enchantment +2. And it allows me to conjure the Cambion, which is... Oh, no, that's the Infernal Rapier. So this is just... Yeah. This is going to be great. Radiant damage. Oh, man, and it's an offhand, which we use more than our main aim. Well, that's awesome. Okay. That's incredible. Jeez. Okay, so this is the gate you can come down through this way. What is this? It's nothing. It's nothing, Bob. And we can't... Oh, what is this? You, my friend, can trip us. Just because I like to do this. There's another area down here. But it's...
Looking ahead.
How would we get there from here? We can't get there from here. And this is a steep drop off, so we're not going that way.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Make those monsters pay, she says. Okay. How are we gonna do that? Caustic brine. Oh, stay out of there, guys. Stay out of that. We can't get there from there. Oh, here's the platform. Okay, I was not wrong. I remember the platform. Scroll of Animate Dead. Okay. Now, I'm going to jump over here. You guys can join me. Okay? How many people want to join me? Let's do this.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
You're going to jump over here. And Asterion,
Delicious.
come here.
Step lightly.
Oh, he missed it. That's okay. We'll get him on the way back. So what we're going to do is this. Turn-based mode. Now you, my friend, jump and get out of here. Oh, no. Oh, what's going on? Oh, well then, don't bother. You guys can all join together since you're on this thing together. Asterion, can you get over here? No, you missed it again.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Come on, guys. There you go. Okay. Now,
Well, hello.
get over here. See if she'll jump with you.
Assume nothing.
Careful, I bite.
He missed it. Rats. All right. Darn him. I wish there were just two buttons. I wish there was a button and then jump or something, but it is what it is. Okay, we're all together. We're all one happy family again.
Moment.
Let's jump over here. And then let's go this way.
Should mind my step.
Where's the rest of the crew? They coming? Should. You guys wandering up there? Oh, they are, except for Shadowheart. Okay. Shadowheart.
Time to dally.
Lizelle.
Not reaction.
Thought you guys were better at following.
Objective noted.
Let's get on with it. On I go.
You're not in first place. That doesn't work. No, it doesn't.
What a day.
Okay.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
And in it. Everybody coming? Everybody? Oh, we're not joined. Okay. Let's do this.
Just like the door to the ballroom upstairs, this door features no keyhole, but does have an indentation for a signet ring. The ring slots perfectly into place, and the door opens, assailing you with pungent, musty air.
So there we
Catch
are.
a break.
Here. Now, here we go.
Approaching the cells, you're met with hollow-eyed faces. There's an almost physical stink of decay and neglect.
These poor people.
They're disgusting. Cazador never fed on wretches like this.
Really?
How did they get here? What is Cazador doing with them? My brethren spoke nothing of this.
They're being sacrificed.
I know you. You're the one from the tavern. You smiled and joked and got me drunk.
No. You're dead.
You called me so many sweet things. My name sounded like a lyric on your tongue.
Sebastian,
You remember me.
you were handsome. Shy. You'd never been kissed.
You taught me how. And then you destroyed me.
It can't be.
It is.
Beneath the dirt and blood, you notice that every prisoner has a rune carved into their flesh.
They all have scars.
So Cazador marked them too. Bound us all to his ritual. Gods. I know so many of these faces. They're my conquests. I pursued them, seduced them, then brought them to Cazador. He told us he was feeding on them, but he turned them to spawn. He turned every last one, so we'd have souls for this cursed ritual.
How long?
What?
How long have I been down here?
170 years. You were one of my first.
My family. My friends. They're gone. You took them from me. You took everything from me.
Well, I see. We'll set you free. If we can.
Free. We'll never be free while that monster lives.
That's why we're here. To destroy Cazador.
You can't. It's not possible.
Where's the key to your cell?
His staff. It controls everything. But he never sets it down. You'll never get it.
We'll find a way.
And then? What happens to us?
That depends on you. Can you control your hunger?
I don't know.
Trust me when I say I know the feeling, but you can resist the urge.
Whatever you do, just do it quickly. I can't go on waiting.
We'll be back. You have my word.
The plot thickens. And then over here. Children.
Of course he'll come back. He's got...
Gods above. He kept Sebastian. I feel ill. All the fools and villains who ever fell for my ploys, they're here.
Yeah. If what you've told me is true, that's a colossal sum of souls.
There's only one reason they'd all still be here. He must need them for the ritual. Each of the 7, we must have brought in 1,000 over the decades. They're all lambs for his slaughter. And if I was to take his place, they'd all die by my hand. Everyone, whoever trusted me enough to let down their guard, innocents, idiots, and the unlucky. It doesn't matter. I will need to sacrifice them all if I want to perform the ritual.
You can save them.
What's the point? They're as good as dead. I thought they were dead. If they are unleashed, they will cause incredible carnage. They will be ravenous. They must die. Better they serve a purpose.
There's still hope for them. You got out. You got better. This isn't you, Astarion. Not really.
It should be. I don't want to be like them. They're pathetic. Horrible.
So you will kill them all just because they remind you of yourself? Oh, show them the kindness you never saw. No one deserves this fate.
Don't hate me. I just did what I had to. I swear. I did what I had to.
Well, yeah, I know. That's what you think there, bud. What's our approval with him is not high enough. He's probably going to end up doing this ritual, isn't he?
At least things have stayed
Probably not going to
interesting.
be able to convince him not to do it. Okay. Is this where it takes place? I think so. Alright. I'm gonna make a hard save. Okay, this fight is ridiculously hard if you try to do it the conventional way, which is how I want to try and do it. But it's gonna take some work, I think. So we're still gonna try it the conventional way, which is to just walk up there as a party. You lose Asterion that way. Now we don't have to do it that way, but I want to try the conventional way one more time. So to do that,
What now?
Asterion, do you have, he's AC 15, so do this. This is how we know we haven't buffed yet. Do this. Packed weapon for himself, and then for
Action, not
Lizelle,
reaction.
we're gonna come in here. I think we'll try to giant form her early if we can. Okay. She's got mirror image.
Still alive. So that's progress.
We may get down
Find a way
here and try to
forward.
buff some people and then trigger this.
Breathe quiet. Move with care. That's a friendly looking shadow.
Okay.
Have to keep going.
Right about there. Now what I want to do is I want freedom of movement on me.
Now what?
And I want her to do mirror image of herself. Should we just and then
What comes now?
open with this. Enchant orb on him. Sphere. What is this? Daylight sphere, daylight sphere. Casting this higher level doesn't grasp any additional benefits. Wait a minute. Target must be an ally. Okay. I feel like that was an exploit, but let's do this. Okay. He's going to try to blight, which is a level 4 necromancy spell, so we will counter spell it. We'll do psionic dominance. She can do psychic batlash, and he doesn't have to do anything. Okay, so that starts the fight without a conversation, and Asterion does not get trapped in the ritual, which is kind of good. So that's good. So what we want to do now, I want to do this. I'm going to take a pot shot at you, because the ritual doesn't start, and that gives him too many awesome powers. And then we're going to grab 4 ghouls. Okay. Oh, and I forgot one spell by Shadowheart, but that's okay. We're gonna see if this works. Tons of bats. Bite on a ghoul. Don't react to those. Take those bats out, baby. Asterion. Okay. I've not had him the first 2 times in this fight, so I'm almost not sure what to do with him. Oh, my friend. Okay, yeah, counterspell, very important for you. How much room do you have to move? Not as much as I want. Okay. He has Abjury is turn undead. I need to move closer for that, wouldn't I? Brutal leap, yeah. Can you get up in there and actually attack him? No, not with the ghouls in the way. I need like a turn of ghouls not in the way. So we got to get up there and smite the hell out of that guy. This is troubling because this is not... His initiative's too high. I need him later in the thing. Let's do this. You can buff people this turn, or you can smack people, Eldritch Blast them out of here. That might be the smartest thing to do this turn. Let's try that. His wisdom is hexed. Alright. Main hand attack on Ghoul, Cazador Czar. That's fine, it's cool. The ghouls are dumb. They run around and make sure opportunity attacks happen on them all the time, but... What are you doing, Ghoul? This chick we gotta kill. Chatterteeth. We gotta get her dead. In addition to Cazador being dead. As fast as possible. Okay, so you did your thing, which is very good. And now what I want you to do is sneak up here. Yep, fail your saving throws, baby. And then what are we doing? Turn undead. Click to confirm, darling. Shadowheart, cast turn undead and the ghoul. It needs an 18 to save it. Roll 10. Roll to 17. Roll to 12. Roll to 12. Okay, I hurt my own ghouls doing that. That was bad. And then I want to do this. I should have done my ghouls after her turn undead. Okay, that's the important thing to learn here. On this particular playthrough, who knows if this recording will make it into the actual game. Okay, you're here.
My path be true.
Yeah, I know. I want you to cast this. Scroll Ball of Fire. Let's see. Can we do from here to Shining Sea? How far can it go? All the way? Like that? Okay, let's do this then. From here through there. Alright, that's good for you. And then I think you need to get over here and kill this chick. Because she's a problem. Alright. We need to frighten her. What are you to hit her? 95%. 95. Frighten. Don't let her go anywhere. There we go. You're at 90%. Hit her again. Make sure you can hit her. Lacerate. Bleed the hell out of her. Okay. Albert Slash. Chatterteeth needs a 12 to hit it. Rolled an 11. I don't think it'll do enough damage, so we're just gonna not react. So let's do that. this thing's gonna come over here. Attack the spiritual weapon, which is great. I bite. Asleep. I have to roll to save with the counter spell, but I gotta do it. I saved. Okay, good. He's going to cast Blight, which is a level 4 necromancy spell, so I'm going to counter spell it, and you don't have to react. Okay, he's got half his hit points down. So can we hold him? Is he a person? Target must be a humanoid. Can we hold monster? Can't target undead. Can we do something else? Can we make him laugh? It's a 60% chance to make him laugh. Okay. Then the best thing to do is just try and smack him around.
Have to keep going.
Fracture his psyche, make his armor class 0. What are we to hit him if we wanted to do this? We're at 94% to hit him. Okay. And I forgot to raise my Cambion like a dummy. I could possibly stun him. Force Tunnel, Psychic Overload. If that was a bonus action, it'd be great. Repulsor, push anything and anyone back 6 meters. It's a strength save though, and I think he has pretty high strength. He's got 18. I gotta do this. I gotta get ready for next turn. I need to raise Defensive Flourish. Okay, and then I don't need a Mobile Flourish. Slashing Flourish doesn't really work. Piercing, I can open Gaping Wounds, which cause extra damage on attacks. Undead and constructs can't receive Gaping Wounds. I could Weakening Strike, hindering the target's attacks. Creatures without weapons don't count. He would count. So I could do this. It's extra attack. He's got weak grip now. Okay. Shield. You're the saving grace here, buddy. This is all you. We've been waiting for this. You're 85% to hit him. Oh my god. Smite the hell out of him, will you please? And do the branding smite, preventing it from turning invisible. Divine smite with the big one. He's almost dead. Oh, come on, my friend. Okay, journal update, the Pale Elf. Jay. I think he goes to a coffin. We defeated Cazador, who retreated to a sarcophagus to heal. He's vulnerable now. All we have to do is open the sarcophagus lid and finish him off. We found Cazador and attacked him. Yeah, so where is his sarcophagus at? It's right there. Okay. Great. You're done. Critical miss. All right. You, oh man, there's so many things I'd like to do here with you. These guys are in the way. Okay. You're... I like that. That worked. Okay, I'm gonna move you over here. He's gone. Try to kill this thing, will you? She's almost dead. 90%. She's almost dead though, so just make sure. Okay, she's dead. Sarcophagus.
Not a priority.
I thought that was his sarcophagus. He's retreated to his sarcophagus where he's vulnerable. Which sarcophagus? Not that one? The one up in his room, maybe? Okay. Let's try to frighten him. They rolled a 17. Don't roll a 17. Don't roll a 17 at all. Okay. Which one is this one? Right there? Yeah, that one's dead. How much has this guy left? 40 points. I'm at 99 to hit it. Hit it again. Do we still have defensive flourish on us? How long does that last? It only lasts for what? If you hit for one turn. Let's do this. Okay. Where's Cazador's coffin? That's the only thing I'm really curious about here. He's dead. Give me back a level 3 spell, buddy. Okay, who else can you take out from here? There are bats?
Yes, here.
Alright, bring the bats on. Shadowheart, where are the bats? $45? Okay. Bats.
I will ascend.
Yeah, we hope so. Let's see, can you hit all of these with magic missile? A bat. A bat. A bat. Where's the and this bat? I know, who's... Stop! Who had that? Okay. Where is this sarcophagus of his? Is it the one back up here? That's what I'm assuming. I don't know. Where is his sarcophagus? Up here. Is it in here? No, because this is just a room and there's no sarcophagus in here. Where do we gotta go? Where is the sarcophagus? Oh, for crying out loud. Okay. Is it further down? Is it somewhere else? Oh, here we go. He really was in there, just not during the fight.
No healing sleep for you. Wake up!
Oh, this is enjoyable.
Get your hands off me, worm!
I'm not the one in the dirt. One last thrust. And I'll be free of you. I'll never have to fear you again. But if I finish the ritual you started, I'll never have to fear anyone. Ever.
You think me a fool? That I would allow anyone to usurp me, speak the words, and ascend in my place? The runes I carved into your flesh bind you and all 7,000 souls to the ritual. Complete it, and those bearing the scars will be sacrificed, you included. You are simply a means to an end. I made you to be consumed.
I am so much more than what you made me. Get over here. We can do this.
You can't finish the ritual. You'll kill all these people.
If we release them, how many people will they kill? Tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands? But if I complete the ritual, think of the power I'll have. With me by your side, we can save the city. We can save ourselves.
I want you to live a life you're proud of. You can't be proud of this. Friends. Go, Bard, go. There's the Dat 1. The game is trying to make sure that I don't get this outcome. It's trying really hard.
You're right. I can be better than them. But I'm not above enjoying this.
Me neither. Definitely kill him. Definitely kill him. Oh yes. Multiple stab wounds. Crime of passion. Do it. I'm with you, Astarion. Off with his head and cast it into the abyss. Don't let him live. Don't let him revive. He's a vampire. Oh, Astarion. He didn't ask for this life. And he didn't really want it.
Is it over? Is he...
Yes. He's gone.
What does that mean for us?
It means you're free. You can do whatever you want.
You can do whatever you want. Sounds terrifying. And it is. But there's opportunity in it too. You can hide here, living in the shadows like parasites. Or you could be more than what he made us to be. You can choose differently, of course. But the consequences are on your head.
And what does it mean for them?
Now that is a question.
Cazador's staff controlled everything during the ritual. If it controls the cells too, you could decide their fate.
Well. Let's release them. They deserve the same chance you got.
A herd of vampire spawn unleashed on the Sword Coast. What could go wrong?
The poor wretches in the cells are innocent.
That's what heroes
They
are
shouldn't
for.
have to suffer just because I lured them here.
You said whatever we do, do it fast. Well, we did.
They'll need someone to lead them. Take the tunnels into the Underdark. Find somewhere, well, not safe. but less perilous.
What? No, we can't.
Just try to keep them out of trouble. I think we're done here. Let's go.
That's my boy, Astarion. Very nice. Oh, and he's still got a little bit more for us. What's Cazador have? The Saw family ring, and this Rhapsody. Very rare. Piercing. Scarlet Remittance. Gain +1 bonus to attack rolls, damage, and spell save DC for every foe you slay up to a maximum of +3. Sweat Bloodletting. Possibly inflict bleeding when hitting a creature with this weapon, hiding or invisible. Oh, how interesting. So compare that to this is doing what? Undead Bane. Attack rolls with this weapon have advantage against undead. I love it. I got the King's Knife of the Undermountain King, which is better at critically hitting. And it has advantage on attack rolls against lightly or heavily obscured targets. And then there's this. Gain a +1 attack rolls. That's a Slayer's thing. Wow. Okay. I'm going to use that for a little while. It's nice. The Undermountain King one is what, though? It's better crits. The damage is 7 to 12 versus 6 to 9. Yeah, give me this in crits. I like that. Nice, though. Okay, Astarion.
That's it. He's gone. After all these years, these centuries, it's really over.
Well, I'm proud of you. You did the right thing.
I'm glad you think so, because I'm not so sure. I just feel numb. What I've lost. What I've gained. It's all so much. And God, all those spawn. Free in the Underdark. I need some time, I think. Just to let it all sink in. Let's just go. This place reeks of death, and I want to feel alive again.
I can't blame you, buddy. Wow. What a deal. Did Bats have anything on that? Was intense. So that fight took 2 tries. You got to see the second try. The first try did not go well. I didn't quite understand how to do it. So what happens if you just walk up and try to have a conversation with him is he binds Astarion to one of these ritual locations, and that takes Astarion out of your party, which is really stinky. Not a big fan of that. There are a bunch of other areas down here, aren't there? So with Astarion out of your party, then you're down to 3 and a horde of monsters, and the head vampire is also bolstered by everybody in the ritual, granting him extra powers. So it just makes it really stinky. So the best thing to do is not do it that way. Not wander up there and have a conversation with him, and instead just cast a big circle of daylight there and do that the way that we did it. So I'm just gonna wander around here real quick. I want to see what's in here. There's a charred goblin. He has key to Cazador's dungeon. Wow. There's a couple of stacks of things. Telekinesis. What is this? Invasion plans for the Sword Coast. Rotten mushroom. What's this marble plate? Oh, it's a disarm if you want to get over here. And vampires before Veliath. Rotting baskets. And a scroll of fire shield. You guys don't stand so close to that thing. It's a trap. So yeah, good times. Wow. You might think, hey, I could fly and jump over there, but I don't think there's anything actually over there. It's just an empty door. So we'll head up to this exit, and now the place is still hostile. These guys are doing their body falling things. So here's the question I have: did you pick up that staff, Astarion? You got this. No, you just have this. So the guy's staff was...
All right, what now?
It's not on the ground over here, is it? I don't see it. Okay.
Breathe deep and
Staff
move.
controlled everything, but you don't get to keep it. It's not a keepsake. So this is really odd to me. I guess the whole point of this location here is that you can come back this way. Who's this person? Olma, Gura leader. Uh-oh, what's gonna happen here?
You killed one vampire, but released 7,000 of his spawn. Have you lost all sense?
Oh, that's right.
They
We
were
met her.
innocents. To kill them would have been an even greater crime.
And our children? What of their fate?
Cazador turned everyone we brought him into spawn. I can only assume your children were somewhere in those wretched cells. You'll find them in the Underdark, although you may not like what you find.
This is difficult news. We will need to decide what it means. Thank you for what you have done. Slaying Cazador was a great justice. As for the rest, well, time will tell.
Oh, and then it's cleared. It's no longer a hostile location. Okay, cool. So now we can actually get out of here this way. Oh, that's great. I mean, you can open up the map by pressing M, but I wanted to do it this. That's awesome. Oh my gosh. Cazador. Yeah. All right. Well, we're out of here. Let's go to the Grey Harbor Docks. Folks, that's it. Cazador, done. Yeah, so the second fight, we just lit him up with some daylight, and that made things quite a bit easier. Now we still have this to do, this disable the steel watch, and we need to go down and take care of Orin. What we have left on the quests: Orin's Neverstone, Gortash's Neverstone. We need to reach the House of Hope. That's what we're gonna do next. We gotta reach the House of Hope. Okay. Acquire the gauntlets. She said she helped to if we steal a powerful artifact for her while we're there. Right. Okay. All right. Everybody. Thanks for watching, as always.
Well, if you fall into the arbor, I am not fishing you out.
If you dig it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave your questions and comments down below. Consider supporting the Patreon. I mean, not the Patreon. Consider supporting the channel through a membership. Hit the join button on the page, on the home page. $4.99 a month gives you access to all the videos as soon as they drop. You don't have to wait for the weekly schedule upload. I don't know why I keep saying upload. They're already uploaded. That's the whole thing. I batch upload them. If you're a member, you can binge watch them. Otherwise, you got to wait for them to come out on a weekly schedule. So that's the jam. Everybody, thanks for watching. This has just been such an incredible game. I will see you all next time. Until then, happy gaming, everyone.